my channel. My name is Jessica. Thank you so much for tuning in. For today's video, it is a tutorial on this look right here. Very plummy, kind of cranberry look we have going on for the fall. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe to my channel and turn those notification bells on. I upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. 3 videos a week. I do beauty videos, lifestyle, a little bit of fashion. It's a good mix here, so make sure you turn those notification bells on. But we're gonna go ahead and jump right in. We're nice, bare face, have a clean slate. I've already prepped my eyes with the MAC Painterly Paint Pot. Sorry, not Painterly, Soft Ochre. Use this bad boy a lot, really like it. So for the palette today, we are gonna be using the Dare to Create Morphe palette. I'm surprised I haven't filmed with this. I got this last year. But yeah, I remember I did a little Morphe haul, a pretty big haul. If you want to watch that, it'll be linked down below. But I still have this thing on it. I've used it quite a few times, but I mainly use it for like crease shades. I don't know if the camera can pick that up, but like that one, that red one's well loved. But a lot of the browns and neutrals are pretty used. So this is a palette we're using today. I mean, I could... You know what? No, I'm not going to use that. That is going to get annoying. So I will just point at the shades as I go along. So today it's going to be a very nice fall cranberry look. Even though it's not Halloween, fall is my favorite time of the year. Even it doesn't feel like it in Southern California. It's actually pretty hot today, which I don't want to talk about it. But anyway, fall is my favorite. I did a pumpkin spice inspired look a couple weeks ago, I think, and now we're doing a nice cranberry eye look, which I think all year long is a really pretty shade to have in your eyes, so that's what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna generally use this area. You see these like cranberry plummy shades on my eye, and then crease shades. I'm gonna point out what I'm gonna use. I do wanna give this palette a little bit of a moment because look at that, it has a lot of shades you can use on the daily, a lot of things you can create with, Dare to Create. And though I got this last year or a couple Christmases ago, they still have this palette and they have a lot of palettes that have a bunch of shades like this. And it is very affordable. And this is one palette you can utilize every single day. You can do like a neutral or warm look, or you can dip into the darker tones. You can dip into the more fun shades. But all around you have like a bunch of tones you want to use. Anyway, that's my little spiel on that. So on my crease, I'm gonna dab into this one right here, which is a nice deep cranberry plum. Going in with a MAC 217 brush and just placing that on my crease, not blending it up. First, I just want to focus on placing it where it needs to be. I'm kind of rounding it off and following my natural socket. Going in with the Morphe M433 brush, I'm going to dab into these two right here, very nice transitional shades. And one of them's a little bit warm, the other one is a little bit more on the neutral side. I kind of want to have a nice medium to blend this out, but I'm sticking it right where that shadow stopped and kind of just in circles, blending that, diffusing that line a little bit. Then with the fluffier brush with no product, just really blending that up. And reinforcing that crease shade a little bit, but not going any further from my crease. I'm just placing it right on my socket. With a Morphe M210, we're gonna go into this nice little cranberry metallic shade and placing it right on the center and bringing it up towards my crease. The reason I like doing the center first because whatever's left over, and it's not too heavy once it gets closer to my crease, I just use the remnants of that and just kind of blend it into the crease, if that makes sense. With a Morphe E17, going into this darker purple right here, this darker plum, and putting that dark purple right on the outer portion of my eyelid. And then bringing whatever's left over and stamping that onto my crease. Just like that. Going in with that brush and blending it out a little bit more. Again, just stamping it and bringing it up to my crease. Same brush from that crease shade and blending it a little bit more. And then I'm just going over those two brown neutral shades to kind of blend everything out into place, and I'm bringing it out towards the point of my brow. And notice how I kind of brought the shade closer to my brow bone. So make sure you use the blending brush and kind of like in circles bring it up. All right, we're gonna start complexion. For my base, we are using the I'm grabbing that weird, No Pore Blend by Touch in Soul. This is actually a really good primer. It does get rid of all your little situations, your large pores. It has like a weird, like silky touch to it, but it blends really nicely with foundations. My main problem areas are my nose and cheek area right here, so just making sure I press it down there and then on my forehead. For today's foundation, this is the Teint Idole Ultra Wear. It is still probably like a hair lighter for me, but I'm starting to lose my tan, but I find it way easier to work with lighter foundations that are like your skin tone. See how much more lighter that is? And then you go in with like a, what do you call it?
Bronzer.
Wow, you know.
Hell yeah.
But see, like it doesn't oxidize a lot, but notice how I'm blending it out. It looks less and less ghostly white. Do you notice that? Can I get a wow, please?
Wow, please.
See how like ghostly white that is? And yeah, it's just probably a hair too light, but it's not as white anymore. Isn't that weird? Like it doesn't turn a yellowy orange like other foundations when it oxidizes. And this foundation lasts such a long time, all day. Oh, it's so good. All the good things. And then just pushing it all in with the Beauty Blender to get rid of all those streaks. I do like going in with the brush first because I feel like it's easier all around coverage. And then with the Beauty Blender, it's just like dot, 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 blend, 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 blend. You know what I mean? See how that was a nice filter over my face, and it's not super light, like it actually matches me now. Magic. Magic. For concealer, going in with one of my faves. This is a Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Long Wear. I'm gonna be placing it right where it needs to be on my dark circles, kind of bringing it up right there, right out here. I really like the applicator on this. And I must highlight my cheeks. That's how I roll. With my handy dandy Beauty Blender, just pouncing that all around my skin. I'm so excited because tomorrow, which is Monday, but you'll be seeing this after, I'm gonna go see the Jonas Brothers. I was so obsessed with them growing up. Who was not? I was. I'm not trying to get too, you see how there's like that cast right there? I'm being very careful. Sorry, the line, not the cast. And trying not to erase that eyeshadow because I am notorious for that. Like I'll have this really nice, you can kind of see I kind of already did it right there, and that's why it's going like this. But I always blend so mindlessly, and I end up blending like straight lines away. I'm trying really hard not to. Going in my Hourglass Veil Translucent Powder and just setting my life away. Make sure you tap in translucent powder, because the more you like sweep in the beginning, it can really just separate that makeup and ruin it. So first I like press it and then I sweep. And last but not least, my forehead. Finishing the eye, we're gonna go back into that deep plum right here with a Smith 304 brush and really just press it in closest and really getting into that lash line. Just like that. Going in with the flat dome shader from Stilazzi, using that cranberry shade that was right next to that plum shade. And with the tip, it's kind of like more like a placement shadow brush, but because it's so flat, I really want to use this to blend right underneath into that plum shade. Then with a nice pencil brush, going into this guy right here, the softest crease shade of them all, and really using that to like blend that into my skin a little further, so it's not like a harsh separation. And there we go, that's looking better. So that's pretty much done. I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows off camera. I'm gonna be using the e.l.f. pencil, curling my eyelashes and applying a little bit of some lash today, shocking. I will be using these KOKO lashes and Queen Bee, super pretty lashes. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop these on and I'll be right back. All right, lashes are on. Love these lashes, but I can only really wear them when I do something so blown out like this and dramatic. Because if I do something very minimal, you're not gonna see it. There's only two ways I can use this. When I have just lashes on, so it doesn't hide anything, or something very dramatic like this. But anyway, lashes are on, super cute. Queen Bee from KOKO Lashes. I did a very light brow today because I like the contrast of something very deep and dramatic with the nice brushed out brow. That's what I really like, and I've been seeing it a lot, so that is what we did here today. All right, to kind of separate my face a little bit and kind of define it just a tad, going in with this e.l.f. bronzer. I'm still playing around with it a little bit, but I think I really like it. It's a really nice neutral bronzer and it stays put all day. We're just gonna stamp it on my cheekbones and blend it upwards. Don't forget your ear. I didn't want to go too bronzer heavy just because I feel like this would look so pretty with kind of like more of a blushy kind of look. So for the blush, this is the Barbados blush palette. I use these so much, but because you have every single shade you would need in a blush. So this is Barbados. I will be tapping into Private Island right there. It's a little bit deeper, so we're gonna go a little bit light on it, but such a beautiful shade. So just kind of gonna smile and put it on the apples of my cheeks. For highlight, using one of my faves. Sorry if you're not new here. I use this over and over and over, but it's my favorite. So this is Mirame from Dose of Colors. If this is your new video here with me, I really like this highlight because it's pretty much my skin color, but in highlight form. It just makes my skin, like it's not like a stripe of any kind of shade. It just looks like my skin tone. Oh no, I really like it. I get a little bit on a blending brush and kind of brush it a little bit on my brow bone, not too much because we brought my shadow all the way up today, but just a little bit so it's there. And with a pencil brush, same highlight on my inner corners. I feel like it goes with these tones very well. All right, finishing it off with the lip, using the HAUS Laboratories. I always want to say it Laboratories, but HAUS Laboratories lip liner in Myth. It's a nice pinky mauve shade that goes perfect with these plums and crannies. Plums and crannies, that's what I should call this. This is a Morphe liquid lip called Suspect. Really pretty color, goes very well with the mood I have going on. I'm not gonna put a lot, I'm just gonna focus it right on the center of my lips. Just gonna press that in. And on the center too, just because I love a good little gloss, this is Sunkissed from Stilazzi, and just putting it right on the center. And just spraying this down with my Mario Badescu spray. All right, and that completes this cute little plummy cranberry-ish look for the fall, which is my favorite. Super pretty, and I feel like it just looks a little bit different from other like smoky eyes and other situations we have going on. But thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a huge thumbs up and make sure you turn on those notification bells, especially if you're new here, subscribe because I upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. That's 3 videos a week. But I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye.